From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Trevor Williams gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, just a 1 for 9. Peraza aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In is Joey Votto now. He's ready for his season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That ball's foul.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The next 3-2. And this one misses Devato as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Set to go now, Eugenio Suarez, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Ready on 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here's another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Popped him up. Harrison is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Sal Romano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cordero ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Josh Harrison stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Romano, originally from New York State. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
So striding in, number 44. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Jose Cordero. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The Buccos, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli recovers and he makes the throw to first. Barnhart is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Two out, nobody on.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Sal Romano. Fouled off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
To third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Standing in now, Jose Peraza.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, Gregory Polanco. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. In his career, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cordero is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cervelli, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Yep, 1-2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. Frazier is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And another throw over. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 2 out, bases loaded. And all 3 runners on the move here. And a step off. The 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Line drive to center field. Maben is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show.
Leading off for the Reds.
At the plate, Cameron Maben will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High pop up. Bell waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 19.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman number 5, Josh Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, number 44, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Addison Russell will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three-two pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Cordero moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Trevor Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Popped him up. Number 15 trying to get there, and no one can get there. We'll try it again. Set and the 1-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Number 15 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds nothing. Addison Russell is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 27, Addison.
Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jose Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. Bell picks it up, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, number 15.
So stepping in, number 15. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.